Okay, suppose we have this data we have data of firms sales revenue in the market. So we have firms here, sales. Say firm A, firm A, firm B, firm C, firm D, firm E, firm F, firm G, firm H, firm I, firm J, firm K. Okay, so we have roughly this many firms in the market, and we can collect the sales revenue. And I'm going to assume that this is 150, say $150,000, whatever unit we want to use. And this is 10. This is 100. This is 25. This is 89. This is 134. This is 12.3. From H is $5,000, whatever it is. 143. 70. 35. Okay, so we collect the sales revenue. We know that the market has 11 firms, firms A to firms K, and let's collect the sales revenue data, and we can calculate. Okay, so our task is to measure how concentrated the market is. One measurement is called Herfindahl index. Herfindahl index, which is equal to sum of squared market share. Okay, so given this data, let's calculate the total market sales. So which is just sum of all individual firms' sales revenue. So it's $1,024. And let's calculate the market share. So which is each individual firm's sales revenue divided by total market sales revenue. So which is B4 divided by B15, and I'm using dollar to fix the reference. Oops. B15, yep. So it's roughly, maybe percentage. 14.65%. Do it for all the other one. So that's the market share. And let's square it. So which is equal to C4 raised to power 2. Sum them up, Herfindahl index. So we see that roughly for this market, the concentration ratio or the Herfindahl index is 0.1284. So it's actually low actually. So the price competitions in this market is strong. Okay, that's Herfindahl index. we can also measure measure this concentration using another indicators which we call inform concentration ratio, or to be more specifically uh, uh, let's calculate four firm concentration ratio, which is sum of the market share of the top four firms. So the top four firms, okay, let me sort the data first. I want to sort market share, largest to smallest. So the top four firms is firm G, firm A, firm I, firm F. So the four firm concentration ratio will be equal to C4 plus C5 plus C6 plus C7. So which is 61.52%. Alright, so that's two indicators we can use to measure the how concentrated the market is. Okay, so for the Herfindahl index and our calculated Herfindahl index for this market is 0.1285. So it's low. So if it's less than 0.2, usually we observe this in say perfect competition. So if the market is perfectly competitive market, then we should observe a small Herfindahl index, and the price competition here is fierce, is strong. If it is monopolistic competition, perfect competitions, we have large number of small firms in the market that produce homogeneous product and there's free entry and exit. The Herfindahl index will be generally less than 0.2, and the intensity of price competition depends on degree of product differentiation. If we have oligopoly, so here we have small number large firms in the market, and there's a barrier of entry. Products that firms in oligopoly market produced can be either differentiated or homogeneous. So usually we have a Herfindahl index ranged from 0.2 to 0.6. And again, intensity of price competition depends on inter-firm rivalry. Okay, one feature in the oligopoly market is that usually, because we have small number of large firms, so now they usually exist as strategic interactions, which means my action will affect your profit and your action will affect my profits. So when I'm making decision, I need to consider your reaction, and I need to consider how you react to my actions, how you react to react to your actions, and so on and so forth. Okay. In monopoly, so the Herfindahl index should be high, and the price competition is actually light unless there's interest rate. Alright, okay, this is how we measure market concentration and market powers.